For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.
Let's go to Poway, California. Hello, this is Moss.
Hi, Moss. This is Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. Could you scan my daughter? Her back. She has a lot of trouble with that.
Sure. How old's your daughter?
She's 23. And she's got scoliosis.
How many kids?
But she's also
Yeah.
3.
Go ahead. She's got scoliosis and
she, when she was growing up, she had a lot of spirits around her and always felt like she was going to be possessed and things like that.
Yeah, I can see that. That's what I was going to ask. How many kids do you have, by the way?
I have 3 kids.
Did you, just out of curiosity, did you lose any kids, by the way?
A pregnancy that didn't come to term, but no, they're still all alive.
Okay. Well, if a pregnancy didn't come to term, well, that's one. And then, did you happen to move into a house when your daughter was younger, or it just seems the house that you might have moved in might have had, say, spirits or whatever around? Seems like they still does.
There was a portal or something outside the house, so there were a lot of spirits around when she was a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when they're kids, you're sensitive, you're open. And the reason why I asked that, literally, there's, say there's a portal for whatever reason happens. There are vortexes or portals, throughout the earth. And then it seems like there's like a black hole or void right above her belly button, along her spine. So that makes sense. And that's where she might have
she has
issues.
a lot of stomach problems. Yeah, she does.
Yeah. That's part of that spine. It literally is like it's like a vortex, that spins, right? And it's very powerful spin, kind of like a black hole if you think about it. Just so she always have to say recreate herself. Literally, if she didn't, she would just like disappear. But obviously she doesn't have that much sensitivity. But if she did, and that's why she always feels like she's, say, lost. She's, say, stuck in time. Because I actually see her as younger. Not, you said 20-something. I actually see her at 13, 14, 15. So around that time frame, kind of got stuck in that vortex. And then time literally stopped. So she might actually feel younger or look younger. Obviously she's emotionally younger. That makes sense to you. Although she's in a 25 or 6-year-old body. And then along with that, other kids who get, say, sucked away. So that means in that neighborhood, there's probably, say, deaths or strange deaths of kids, right? So somebody gets a flu or whatever, and then simple flu and then die. Again, not necessarily the flu, but this vortex commands you to disappear, literally. And so there's a lot of kids, strange deaths, say, of children in that neighborhood. So, and then kind of stranger yet. This is like stranger than, say, Stranger Things or, that Netflix series. Those kids wrap around her spine. So
we did have some kids that had crossed, and she would walk around holding their hands and talking to them when she was around that age. Childhood murderers and stuff like that. You're right.
That's exactly childhood murderers, things like that. I mean, just strange death, because it's that pattern. It just commands that you have to disappear. once you get pulled into this void. So no matter what you do, it's like, again, it's just like getting flushed down the toilet. It's that powerful. She's done a great job holding on, but then, she starts becoming unstable, and literally something will happen that she just disappears. So what I was doing for her, one is plugging up that vortex. That's why she can come into her own self. And it's taking a little longer because it's kind of interesting to see. For me, probably not interesting to live through.
Well, now I'm finally glad I sold that house.
Yes, definitely. It's not a good place. This is where sometimes like kids just like go missing and they never find them, and then they go, oh, they must have drowned in a swamp or this and that. Sometimes these kids, like I said, they just disappear. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you look in that neighborhood, there's probably about 3 or 4 kids. That's like, yeah, like my kids disappeared. So if you look in that history of that town, it's like we never found them. They literally just vanish. So for her, closing her up, disconnecting her from that vortex, because it pulls you in and locks you into that time frame, and then you pull further and further away, but you're always getting pulled back into that time. So if that makes sense to you. Kind of like a whirlpool. And then, again, not a doctor, but hopefully her back will start to align, although she probably feel more pain. And then also, hopefully, the nerves that radiate into her stomach will start to release, and then that's where she'll start to digest easier. But more importantly, her sanity will kind of come back into normal, where she doesn't have to like force herself to stay sane. So that makes sense.
That's exactly what she has to do. Oh, it completely makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So
she's diagnosed with bipolar, but she's not really.
No.
She holds on to it without meds. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she's not bipolar. By the way, meds, if she took it, it's like getting numb, and then she gets weak, and then she'll get sucked into that vortex, and even worse. So very interesting, by the way. So hopefully this will help her. I would bring her in on the 21 days. Hopefully you can play the 21 days in the background while she sleeps. It'll keep her calm and stay stable here. So she gets a good night's rest, and then that way she gets stronger and stronger. All right? So,
Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
Okay.
Again, stranger than fiction, but that shit happens.
For more information on my programs, please visit masajady.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.